Hey, what's up guys? So I just got home from work. It's a nice day out, so I decided to see what I could do to the hatch today. So for today I have planned to take out the radiator hoses, drain the coolant, disconnect the header from the exhaust pipe, disconnect the AC lines, disconnect the harness, clutch line, and maybe shift linkage. So tomorrow, Sunday, if I'm not lazy, I could just drop it. I'm thinking of sandblasting the engine bay, maybe. Not sure yet. Still looking into some sandblasters. I seen some on Amazon, but I've been reading the reviews on some of them, and they saying they suck. Harbor Freight ones also seen some bad reviews, but let's see. For right now, I'm gonna just focus on taking this down, and I think I have the shift linkage ready for my cousin and his hatch. I always try to put everything I take off back, so I don't go crazy looking for it later on, because sometimes stuff gets lost even if you try to be as careful as you can. So I disconnected the exhaust and the header. The T-bracket bolt I took off, like I said, one is stripped, so I only have one. Then I just gotta take that 17 out of that mount, that transmission mount right there, and that's 17 on top. That holds the T-bracket, and the T-bracket should be out. To disconnect the harness, we need to disconnect this one. This is part of the harness. On EGs, it has the 3 bolts here, because the harness is 2-piece on the EGs. On the EKs, they 1-piece. So yeah, I could just disconnect here, there, and there. Then take out the 2 12mm holding the slave cylinder. Look, I just noticed this bolt was coming out. Guess I gotta tighten it better next time. So yeah, so take the 2 12s there. Disconnect the hoses from the radiator, from the motor to the radiator. A few lines already disconnected, but if you don't have it disconnected, you have to disconnect that too. So yeah, the other transmission bolt for the T-brackets here. It's a little tricky to get to. Not really, but with an extension or whatever. That 17mm bolt right there. What else? I'm trying to think. Yeah, and then that should be about it. Oh, the 2 AC lines. And then I just have to take that mount and this mount off, and the torque mount, and the motor should be dropped. Oh, but I still have to go inside and disconnect my shift linkage to go down. Don't mind the mess. That's just for now, because I have everything stored here right now. I have to take off that center console to be able to drop the shift linkage, but that could be done another day, because I could just leave the shift linkage holding there while I take this out. I got a cherry picker back there, so I could just pick it. I could either pick it up or drop it. I have a choice. The thing right now, I don't want to drop it is too, because I have to go buy a dolly to be able to move the engine to back there, because I have the B20 VTEC that was in here before on the dolly over there, and a single cam over there. So let's see. I should show you guys when I disconnected the harness and all the other stuff out. The shift linkage is disconnected, as you can see. I use Arbor. Let me see, Arbor. I stuck this onto the pin and hit it up with the hammer. Sorry, put it here and hit it with the hammer up, and then it just pops out. And again, like I said, I like to put things back so I don't lose them, even though that's like a $5 piece that they sell like in Full Throttle or Boosted Performance. So I'll probably get a new one if I go be on my EK hatch. But yeah guys, for now this is it. Still gonna see if I take off the shift linkage completely, and that should be all for it to be ready to come down. I might get a new subframe because of that. From what I understand, it probably got stripped or something and they had to cut it, and they cut it off, or it got loose or something, and they did it to both sides actually, that side too. And also I want to put the arms with the holes for the sway bar, because I got the front integral sway bar to put on it. I want to paint the subframe, get a new rack and pinion. Those are the plans. Disconnected the AC. Just have to take off the safe cylinder now and have it like hang out here somewhere. So let's see. Let's keep on doing this. Motivation. I took out the T-bracket already. It's right here. It's good to keep all the bolts back where you took them off from, so you don't lose them and then go struggling looking for it. Safe cylinder's out. So I took out the torque mount. This is what I had in the car. It was solid. I believe this is a Street Race on eBay. Solid mount. Again, I might be repeating myself, but that's just so I could remember what has to be taken off. I know it's weird and it's probably annoying to hear me say it so many times, but that's just the way I am. I have to repeat it constantly to remember. I might be forgetting something. All right guys, so I ended up taking the shift linkage out. It's right here. It has energy bushings on it. Everything's complete with a solid rear bushing. Here's the hybrid racing shifter that's gonna be going in the yellow EK. Maybe if he's not lazy, he could wire wheel this, you know, and paint it so it won't get further rusted. And then the old one that's in his car with the K-tune, the first generation K-tune shifter, is gonna go to me in case I go B series. That. All right guys, so I got the cherry picker hooked up. Hold on there, and through the starter. See, I have it through the starter, through the Dizzy. So now I just have to loosen these up, loosen the other mount, loosen this up, and lift it up, and take it out to the dolly. Should be all. Once I'm loosening this, I want to see this to make sure it's nice and tight before I bring it all the way up. So there you have it. Motor's out. Motor's out. Gonna get the dolly, put it here, lay it down, take it to the back, and call it a day. So let me get to this. I'll keep you guys updated in a few. Alright guys, it slipped down a little bit when I was dropping it down, drop some more antifreeze. What I did was drop the swap on the legs, put the dolly on here and just push it, and then this I just lift and hold the dolly with my feet and put it in. So you can see it's here again. That's my B20 VTEC that I took out the other day, well, last year, and that's a single cam that I bought off my friend Namar, and Apex World Sport 2 muffler, which is probably gonna go on my cousin's EK, fender flares, stuff like that. But that I gotta take apart, take the head off, and throw the block out. So yeah, so now it's time for me to pick up. So this is the finished product. Now it's game on. I have to get this bay done. Next I'm gonna drop the subframe, paint it, or see if I can find another one, cause like I showed you guys down there, but that's probably not gonna be an issue to me. I should just leave it as is. Like I said, you can still see that's how I received this car. That's the color the bay was. And my brother, I told my brother, oh, I'm gonna paint it. I painted it like shit, cause I suck at shit like that. And then my brother came and like retouched it. But again, I had insurance in this car and I still didn't drive it as much. So let's see. Shitty welds, but it held the motor. It held. It drove whenever I did drive it. But I noticed, look, on the transmission, so I'm gonna have to do a time insert on it. So thank you guys for watching. Until next time, hopefully. Oh, I actually forgot to say in Harbor Freight, I purchased the blast gun gravity feed. So I'm just waiting to borrow the compressor from my friend Cheba, and then get the sanding material. I don't know which one to use yet. Anything you guys recommend, please let me know. Maybe next weekend or during the week I start taking all this out to get it out the way. I don't need this line no more since I have the fuel line right there. The return line is also going to be AN. So this is going to, again, this is an EK brake booster cylinder that I got off of SI. Mine was leaking, was no good, so I just did this. I had to like bend it. I bend everything by like hand. It looks like shit, but you know, it works. So yeah guys, thank you for watching. Please, and if you know any great sandblasting I need to use, is it the glass, broken glass, walnut shells, just let me know please, because this bay needs attention. So next time, taking all this out. Thank you guys again. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.